something changed in American food and everybody sees it. A video you have to watch. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Another video about homestead journey.
$1 in research and development in order to create this technology.
Let me show you how we do it.
Please do. I don't understand.
When we took cells from a chicken egg in 2018, we cracked an egg, we took a small amount of cells, and we froze them in this. That goes down to -80.
Wow. And you've used those cells to make hundreds of thousands of pounds of chicken meat.
Step 2 is we take those cells, we gently thaw them out.
Oh my gosh. This is simulating a chicken's body, and the cells are just multiplying.
Once we get enough of them, we move on to step 3.
This is protein, fat, sugar. I'm literally feeding the chicken cells over there so they can multiply into chicken meat.
That's right, yes.
And once the chicken feed is in the container, it moves all the way through these pipes and through the factory, and eventually ends up in here.
We can look through this. You'll see chicken cells just swimming and swimming in there.
Oh my goodness. It's a lot of chicken. So, every 2 seconds.
Mother said chicken cells. Chicken cells. I'm no. CELLS. They're just swimming around in there.
This produces a chicken's worth of chicken meat.
Yeah, every few seconds.
Hi there, just your friendly reminder to check your ingredients lists because that's 0% juice. This is less than 1% juice. This is 1% juice. Because the same companies that sell you 100% juice will sell you 1% juice. And when you see these companies come out with these additional flavors right here, all they're really doing is adding food coloring. Because remember, this Mountain Dew is green because yellow and blue make green. This Hawaiian Punch is green because yellow and blue make green. Because when you really start paying attention, hey, red and blue make purple, right? That's why it's a grape. So remember, it's not only 0 sugar, it's 0% juice.
Okay, explain that.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of those juices will fool you, man. A lot of that stuff does not have real juice in it. It's and then not only that, like, come on, dude, you just gonna sell me this shit and you're gonna sell it. Kool-Aid is one of the cheapest things that you can buy. So it's gonna be cheap. They're gonna price it to move. They're gonna say, hey, it's okay. They're gonna put these nutrition facts on it and all this other stuff. Ain't got no real damn juice in there.
Yes. Steamed, season's choice cut green beans. Put them on this plate. Put them in the microwave. Add 30 seconds. Explain that.
Explain why your green beans were lighting up like firecrackers in your microwave? Bro, that's what is that? What the is that? I'm blown because not only like I'm blown away because I'm not gonna lie, guys. Frozen vegetables, it's a go-to sometimes for me. Like I do like cutting fresh veggies, but like stuff like this, like green beans, who's gonna go and grab half a pound of green beans? You get what I'm saying? Work away from that. But you're gonna get some frozen vegetables from time to time. It's okay. But I've never seen it light up like this.
Only thing that does that in a microwave is metal.
Let's see what's inside.
That is terrible. She had to wipe her nose. Is it me or she just made it clearly obvious that you got way more shit that's not even real food in there? The amount of potatoes was like half and everything else was way over that. Look, come on, man, make it make sense.
Y'all better read your labels. Everything is bioengineered.
Bioengineered.
Where is the pudding? Yeah. Everything, y'all. Let's show them the bread pudding. Okay, so I'm checking the dough.
If you the first big time I've ever got put on the bioengineer was just like bluebell ice cream. I'm like sitting there trying to read the ingredients in this bioengineered dairy. I'm like, what the bioengineered milk? What?
Yep, y'all better check your food, put it back. Let's check the Hostess and see, because that was the Walmart brand. You know they don't care. Oh, it's on the Hostess too. Okay, not getting that. No powdered donuts for us. Okay, moving on. Here we go. This is the bread. Where is it, pudding pop? There it is, y'all. Bioengineered.
That's why the bread don't go bad.
You hear my daughter? She know what she's talking about. All right. So let's
You ain't
go.
lying. The bread for a minute now has not been going bad as long. It's good for like a week more.
Down here to the more expensive bread. Where that sunbeam pudding?
Right here.
Y'all, they done changed all the food to bioengineered. But pudding, where's the seed bread you bought? That's good for us.
Right in the back.
But see, the bunny bread, my niece put me on this. The bunny is safe and it's jumping. Wait a minute. Look at here. Where is it, you guys? You don't see no bio on here. Right, pudding?
I hope so.
The bunny's safe. Now, this is good seed. My daughter showed me. No bio on there, right, pudding?
Yep, nope. Just contains wheat.
Turn it over so they know what to buy. Y'all get you some of this. This is what you want. Not that.
Man, that Dave's Killer Bread is gonna kill your pockets too.
All right, pudding, what we gonna show them next?
Let's see. Let's just pick some.
All right, pudding, just gonna pick some, you guys. Oh, not the club crackers. Don't tell me they did that. No, pudding.
Yep. Them salads you like. Forget about
More
it.
the club crackers.
Forget about it.
Oh my God.
Forget about it.
Ritz.
Y'all can't eat no more crackers.
Yo, look, turn it back over, pudding, so they can see. Well, it's over with. I'm growing my own veggies. I bet you they won't bioengineer that.
You gotta grow your own shit,
Peanut
dude.
butter.
Don't do it to the peanut butter, man.
Peanut butter.
Not the peanut butter,
tell me.
I think the
man.
peanut butter safe.
Show them the brand, pudding. And it's the Walmart brand. Unbelievable. It's on there. Check it.
I've been on my peanut butter kick right now. Please don't let it be peanut butter.
Contains peanuts. That's all
Good.
I'm seeing.
Okay. They hadn't got to the peanut butter yet. All right, y'all, with the famous hamburger helper. All your children love it, right? Turn it around. Let's see. There it is. On the very bottom of the
I'm
box.
telling y'all, man, if y'all just get y'all, a $2 bag of rice, bell pepper, onion, all right, a little thing of garlic, and go get you some chicken breast, and that's the most questionable thing on the list, and just cut it up and stir fry that bad boy, put your little seasoning in how you like it. I mean, you're good. You're not taking that much of a risk.
Okay, so this whole thing about bioengineered foods from Aldi is like going viral on TikTok, right? So I'll show you here. I looked into it, and what this means is that it contains genetically modified food items. So just like GMO, in I think the beginning of 2019, there was a new law passed to where the labeling of GMO is different. So they do not have to label it GMO. They can add this that contains bioengineered ingredients. And guys, I'm sorry, this is obviously not good. So everyone's talking shit saying Aldi has all these bioengineered food products. Every store has these.
That's true.
Okay, this is obviously shitty. So I think people are spreading stuff that's just not necessary.
These bagels, we purchased them and they're supposed to expire February 4th. Today is April the 4th. 2 months ago. Okay, so Kyra says, Mama, they're not getting old, and here's why. Bioengineered food ingredients. So we're tossing this to the garbage?
No mold.
Yeah, no more. You want to open it up and show them? No mold, you guys.
You gonna eat them?
Engineered food. You see it? No mold. None. 2 months old. Yep, to the trash you go.
Man, why you got these 2-month-old bagels in your kitchen, ma'am?
Here is some more bread that we had at the house because we went shopping today and we throwing out everything that's bio, right? This bread here. You see it, pudding?
Wait, where is that?
I just saw it. Oh, there it is, right there. Bioengineered, right there. This is some regular white bread in there. No mold or nothing. Come up here for a minute. Out to the trash it
How long
goes.
it's been up here?
This bread has not turned at all. Let's see. I know, it'll never expire. This bread is supposed to expire February the 4th. See that? Today is April the 4th. The bread is still like it just come out the bakery.
Man, anybody else, I hate to pull up the side thought, bro, but anybody else is like, I'm gonna take this bread to go feed the ducks with the kids. I can't be the only one thinking that's weird shit.
You see that? No mold. Let me show you. No mold. Look at that. None. I remember bread would smell funny when it was going bad. None of that, y'all. Be careful with your food. This bio-engineered stuff. It's not worth our health. Health is wealth. All right, spend a little bit more money at the market and get the better bread. I'm not buying any more El Cheapo. It's over with. I'll see you. I'll holler. Okay, y'all, I'm back. We found another one. This one's from Publix, right? It was supposed to expire January 21st, 2026. Today is April 4th, 2026. Here we go. Look at this bread, guys. No mold, no skip, no stench, nothing. Look at this. So, you guys spend a little bit more money at Walmart, Publix, wherever you shop. Foodland, whatever your market is in your area. We don't get the El Cheapo stuff, but they're killing it with the bioengineered contaminants, you guys. No more El Cheapo. It has to go.
Bioengineered foods. Why are they bad? Bioengineered foods are foods that have had their DNA altered, and they do that for a variety of reasons. When it comes to crops, let's say corn. By controlling the growing process in the DNA of the corn, it can lead to higher yields and more consistent crops. So the growers can guarantee the size of the crop of the corn and the quantity. But what happens when you alter DNA is you're adding genes or taking genes away from the food. And it's no longer real food, it's fake food. And those added genes can do a variety of things to our bodies, like they could produce allergy symptoms, mess with our gut biome, leading to digestion issues, or a multitude of other health risks. Back in the 50s and 60s, they didn't have bioengineered food. All of a sudden in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, you're seeing obesity issues in America, autism rates are higher, ADD rates are higher, not to mention depression and anxiety. When these yields are higher and the production is higher, it leads to lower costs. So you'll see a ton of bioengineered foods in like discount grocery stores. While we're talking about it, there's a lot of added chemicals to bioengineered foods. And our bodies are pretty smart. They know how to handle like calories, but they don't know how to handle chemicals. So when we're eating processed foods with a lot of chemicals, the body doesn't know how to digest it, so it tries to get rid of that in another form. Think the big C word, cysts, tumors, or it just stores it as fat. And then we have a really hard time getting rid of that fat, no matter how hard we exercise, because it's stored in the body and the body really doesn't know what to do with it. We can't deny the health crisis in America. You think about it, there's some countries out there that our foods in America are banned there. Some of the ingredients they won't allow. As always, do your own research on what you're putting into your body and make your own decisions. Bon appetit.
Wow, man, bioengineered, leading causes of all these. You know what? This new generation coming up, and I hate to say this, if you're watching, you're young, and you feel like you shouldn't be this young and feeling depressed. I'm not saying it's the food. It might be the economy. It might just be life in general. But it might be your perspective on the way things are going for you in the next 5 to 10 years. But I can also probably say, looking at this ingredients list from here and all the preservatives and all these other things that they have to list, is getting out of control. Like, man, why does obviously this is listing all the ingredients. If this is a burrito, obviously if you're looking at it, it's gonna list all the ingredients in said burrito. If there's a sauce in there, they're gonna break down the sauce, right? If there's a bean in there with a flavoring, they're gonna break down everything in that bean flavor. They're gonna add that together. So this list gets pretty long. But if it was just bread, like we were just watching, and it has like 10 ingredients in it, man, bread should not have 10 ingredients in it. Flour, water, yeast. You get what I'm saying? Maybe something to preserve it, just to extend his life a little bit so we can cook it, chop it, and send it to you, those sort of things. But like, man, that is crazy that it's, look at this list. Wow. Just look at it. Look how long it, but what? 360 on the list.
I got 2 boxes of the Cliff Bars, and the second one has new packaging, and I was like, oh, interesting. Same thing, right? Oh, same calories, yeah. But then you start looking closer, and it's like, oh, hey, there's more sugar than the old packaging, less dietary fiber, more sodium, technically 1% more on the saturated fats. And then when you look at the vitamins, magnesium is only 4% instead of 8%. The phosphorus is only 10 instead of 15. The vitamin E is at 2% instead of 4. The potassium's at 4%, which is still the same. Iron is at 15% instead of 20. Calcium's the same. Vitamin D is the same. But yeah, cool. Nothing like them changing up the build to be less nutritious, same calories. hope it tastes at least close to the same because it's like the only protein bar that I like. It's good thing I'm taking a multivitamin for most of that anyways, but still not excited.
Yeah, I've been going crazy because the bioengineered food shit. This has got bioengineered. This, the turnout I get almost every week. Hungry Jack bioengineered. This shit is like you make food in your chicken. Bioengineered. It says bioengineered food, not the ingredients. So this whole thing is 3D. Of course, anything Campbell's.
3D.
El Paso enchilada sauce is bioengineered. Ritz crackers. I ate this whole box this week. I got one little sleeve left. Cause I done ate of them. This too, which I think we all knew these wasn't good for you because how cheap they are, but still, no wonder they don't taste the same. Pizza rolls. Yes, that includes Testino. Bluebell contains bioengineered, and Ben and Jerry's don't.
I feel like she's showing us everything that you can probably build a grocery basket for like $50-$60 because you need to save some money. Because anything else is going to cost you an arm and leg.
Butterfinger, bioengineered. The whole damn bag of Grand's Pillsbury's cinnamon rolls, bioengineered. I ain't even opened these yet. Krispies. And these sons of marshmallows. No wonder when I made Rice Krispie treats, they tasted funny. Even the bread, dude.
We are so used to food
terrible.
not going bad and staying shelf stable. It is frightening. Like these tortillas, they have an expiration date of 3/2, March 2nd. It is now April 11th and they're not molding. This is not real food. I used to get mad when food would go bad because I'd be like, oh, I spent money on this and it went bad and like, what a waste of money. Now, if something doesn't go bad, it frightens me because it makes me wonder what garbage ingredients are in there to make it shelf stable. Things should mold, things should go bad. It makes me happy when my food goes bad fast now because I know it is made from real ingredients.
So because I had to read up on it and get specific dates, I'm gonna tell y'all because everybody is up in arms all of a sudden about Campbell's food and how they got 3D printed meat. But the biofood ingredient, the bioengineered food ingredient, been in our food for over 30 years. The first product was made in 1994. The Flavor Savor tomato. Yeah, I just read that because I had to find out what the actual dates were. There wasn't a law passed until 2016 that mandated companies to place that on their label if they included any bioengineered food ingredient. The first labels didn't start to be printed with that on it until 2022. This is...
Now, one of these kids, man, if you start saying like, hey, man, these bioengineers probably getting worse and worse over time, where you start feeding, they're making more products, right? So if it happened, if your first ingredient was in the 70s, in the 80s, you're probably dealing with a few of it, in the 90s, a little bit of it, 2000s, the amount is starting to increase, right? So you kind of start seeing a pattern on the way. Like the guy said, like, man, there's some issues dealing with a lot of young adults, man, obesity, mental health issues and stuff as we get closer to this age, because it all stems from like possibly 50 years ago. You get what I'm saying? I wonder if the 70s babies, if you're born in the 70s, let me know if you living a good old life. If you're born in the 80s, let me know if you living a good nice life. Like, let me know if you're okay. So to put this little kind of theory to test, man, what do y'all think about bioengineered food? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not like a lot of Americans can go out there and just buy all kind of food. All right, they're on a budget, right? The real shit, the good stuff, quote unquote, is gonna cost you. All right, so now we're sitting here trying to pick between a $5 box of crackers or a $1 box of crackers. What you think most Americans are gonna choose? They're gonna choose the $1 box of crackers. They're gonna hit up Dollar Tree. There's probably more and more people shopping at Dollar Tree for pantry supply, for pantry foods and all other stuff, and Dollar General and all these other things, because you know what? The trip to Walmart has just gotten too way out of hand at this point. All these going to these discount shoppers now. They have to, because it's just getting so expensive. But let me know what you think about this video in the comments. I'll see you on the next one.